Dr. Danish. Welcome to NFE classes. Today's class would be a bioinformatics practical demonstration class about how to retrieve a 3D protein structure from RCSB PDB with a brief description of worldwide protein data bank. So WWPDB stands for Worldwide Protein Data Bank, and it is single largest worldwide open access digital repository for 3D structures of biomolecules like protein, DNA and RNA. So being the first digital repository in biology, established in 1971 with 7 entries only, it has passed through several transition phases and now it is world's leading data resource for experimental data, and I think it contains now more than 165,000 entries now, so it is a big amount. So let's go to the next slide. In this slide, actually, first of all, I tell you that WWPDB is an umbrella organization which has several partners. So WWPDB has 4 partners. The first is RCSB PDB. So RCSB PDB stands for Research Collaboratory for Structural Bioinformatics Protein Data Bank. The second is BMRB. BMRB stands for Biological Magnetic Resonance Data Bank. So as the title tells you that it has the title has the magnetic resonance. So this organization would contain the magnetic resonance data, and I think it will contain the NMR spectroscopy data. And the third one is PDBE. So PDBE stands for Protein Data Bank Europe, and last one is PDBJ. PDBJ stands for Protein Data Bank of Japan. So this slide is about RCSB PDB. Actually, this organization is headquartered at 2 different locations. One is the Rutgers University, New Jersey, and second is the University of California, San Diego, US. And this RCSB PDB provides the PDB data to all its consumers without any cost and limitations on usage. Actually, this regional center is responsible for the depositions which originate from America and Oceania. NSF, NIH and the US Department of Energy are the main funding agencies for this organization. So, and in this slide, in the next slide, I would tell you about the BMRB. Actually, BMRB stands for Biological Magnetic Resonance Data, and as the name suggests, it contains NMR spectroscopy data on protein, peptide, nucleic acid and other biomolecules which are very essential for life activities. And this organization is funded by National Institute of General Medical Sciences, which is one of the national institutes of health. And this NIH comes under the Department of Health and Human Services, US government. PDBE is the European data resource which collects, organizes and disseminates the data on 3D molecular structures. Actually, European and African countries submit their data on 3D molecular structures to the PDBE. The governments of EMBL's member state are the largest fundraiser for PDBE. Actually, several other fundraisers are here too, but the largest are the governments of EMBL's member state. in the previous demonstration I told you about the EMBL. What is EMBL? Actually EMBL is European Molecular Biology Lab, are laboratories. So let's go to the next slide. This is PDBJ. Actually PDBJ is a kind of project team at Institute of Protein Research in Osaka University, Japan, and it covers the Middle East and Asia for new submissions. It is funded by Japan Science and Technology Agency and BITS and BINDS projects. In the next slide, I will told you about the users of WW. I will tell you about who are the users of WWPDB and especially the RCSB PDB. So, as you know, it is an open access global data resource. So, anyone on this globe may access its data and download it. And the major user communities are as follows. What are these? First, maybe the biologist, other scientists, educators and students, media writers, textbook authors, and other general public who come to the website of this RCSB and PDB and collect the data, see the data which is important for them. Let's come to the today's practical aim, which is to retrieve a protein structure of human obesity protein leptin from RCSB protein data bank. So for retrieving this structure I will have to record my mobile screen. So let's go to the mobile screen. Hello, now we are on the mobile screen. So first of all we would open the Chrome browser. In the search bar I will type RCSB and then search. Now here is the website of RCSB. I would click the blue part, the blue link, and this is the website of RCSB PDB. This is opening now. So this is the site, this is the website of RCSB PDB, and here you can see the search bar. In this search bar we can search the particular protein for which we want to know the structure. So we can search by two methods. One is with the help of some keywords, and second is with the help of PDB ID. So we do not know the PDB ID now. So first of all we type the keywords here, and the keywords were human obesity protein leptin, and then we search. Now the website is searching the keywords. Here are the results. So first result is this, okay, and the second result is this which we are searching for, and the result is human obesity protein leptin, and above this title you are watching 4-digit number, 2 alphabet, 2 numerals, so, which is 1AX8. So this is the PDB ID. Okay, so if you know the PDB ID, so you can directly search for this protein on this website. Okay, so on the top there is a PDB ID 1AX8, and below this there is the title of this protein, human obesity protein, which is leptin, and below this title you will find the name of authors who submitted this structure. Okay, so and the citation and the paper in which they publish this structure for the first time. Okay, so the authors were Zhang and his co-workers. Okay, and this article was published in Nature in 1997. Okay, so and it was released on this PDB on 25th of November 1998. Okay, below this you will find the method by which these scientists found the crystals of this protein, and this method was the X-ray diffraction method. The organism was Homo sapien, and this macromolecule is a protein which is for obesity. Here you are watching the 3D structure, and this is a 2D structure here now. And if you want to see a 3D view, here is an icon on which you can click and you will find the 3D view. So first of all, we click this human obesity protein leptin link, and then we will find all the information about this protein. So here is the PDB ID, then title, then DOI, digital identification number, then classification, it's a cytokine, then organism, source, what is the source for this protein, and the expression system, it was Escherichia coli, and it is there any mutation in this in the gene for this protein? So yes. So here are so many informations, but we will download the structure in this exercise. So for that thing, first of all I will show you the 3D view of this protein. Here is the 3D view, so we will click on structure and the 3D view will load. Now it is loading, it's here. Okay, so first of all you will find the sequence for this particular protein. So first of all, see on the top, sequence of 1AX8. okay, for this it means sequence for this protein, and here is all sequence, and it has 147 amino acid residues for this protein. So here is the structure, you can rotate it in any direction. So now you are watching a three-dimensional view for this protein structure. Okay, if you want to download the 2D structure, you can click on this wheel on the right, on your right hand, and then you will find the download. So click on the download, and here do you want to download 1AX8.png. so yes, we want to download it. So here is download, and you can open it. So this is the structure, 2D, but 2D structure. If you want to get a PDB file, which is essential if you want to get the 3D structure, and you want to use this structure for docking or for protein interaction reactions. So here is the download files. So you will click on the download files, and in the drop down menu you will choose the PDB format, and I have clicked on it. So here is a message: do you want to download this PDB file? So yes, I want to download it. So now I am downloading it. Here the file has downloaded, and the system is asking that do you want to open it. I want to open it, but if I open it, so actually the particular software should be in your mobile which support this file. So first of all, you will have to download the compatible software for seeing the 3D structure. So it's a VMD software. If you have a VMD software on your mobile or on your laptop, so you can see the 3D structure of this protein. And if you do not have the VMD software now, so you can easily download this file, but you can open this file in MS Office. So you can see all the text which is related to this file, to this protein, but you cannot see the 3D structure. For 3D structure, you will have to download the VMD software. Okay, so this is the end of our practical demonstration, and in the next demonstration I will show you that how a PDB file can be opened in VMD software. So till then, goodbye.